Welcome to the best gambling show on the internet. This is the home of the money pick. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Super Bowl week, Super Bowl 56. Last week of the season, man, I'm feeling a bit melancholy because we pretty much robbed Vegas this whole year. It's the last week. Soccer bets are pumping hard on Patreon. Let's get to the last game of the year. Rams, Bengals. Now it's Rams down to -4 on most books. I'm going Bengals to cover, Rams to win. Money, 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 money. Listen carefully. The money pick is Rams money line. Now, I know -190, -200 isn't sexy. It's not how we built and buttered our bread this whole year. It's not how I stopped working a 9-to-5, betting games, betting money lines -200. But I just think the Rams find a damn way to win this game. And that's what the Bengals have been doing all playoffs. I know that. I know there's Burrow magic. I know him and Jamar Chase might be the most explosive combo we've seen since like Irvin and Aikman. Like, it is nasty, it is prolific, and it is damn difficult to stop. But I just think the Rams are better in certain phases. For instance, even with Jamar Chase and King Burrow and Mixon balling, I think the Rams got an explosive edge on offense. And I've been saying the last 6-7 weeks as I've been riding with the Rams, this Cooper Kupp Odell Beckham combination is something special. It's a nasty high-low. It gives Stafford security, but also if Stafford wants to pump it, he's got places to pump it. Higbee is getting healthy. We'll see if he plays. There's just a lot of targets for the Rams, and I'm looking at the Bengals, and yes, there's Burrow magic. Yes, this kid is pulling rabbits out of hat every single possession. But at a certain point, how many times can you get hit? At a certain point, when Von Miller and Aaron Donald are walking on that field, I mean, listen, Tennessee's got a good defensive line, but this Rams defensive line is another level when we're talking the pass rush. And I just think Burrow gets sacked 4 or 5 times, and eventually one of these big hit sacks is going to turn into a fumble. Burrow's been taking care of the ball, throwing lasers, perfect precision all over the field. I don't think the Rams get a pick here. But I do think the Rams get a turnover with hitting them. Now, I know Stafford with the dumb interceptions. We saw in the red zone against the 49ers. I'm not ruling that out happening. I'm not ruling it out. I think Stafford has 1 or 2 turnovers in him, but I think this Rams defense also comes to play, and they also are able to take away the ball. And I'm looking at this, man. Obviously, the Bengals, they're going to have to run it with Joe Mixon. We killed that player prop last week, and I think we're going to see a lot of Joe Mixon, not because the Bengals are a great run-blocking team, not because the Bengals are a smash-mouth football team, but because they got to protect Burrow, and they know if they throw it 40 times, Burrow's hitting grass 7 or 8 times. I mean, that's just what we've seen in the playoffs. It's not hyperbole. It's been going on since the regular season. When the Chargers defensive line tears your ass up and hits Burrow 8 times, that's a concern. And we've seen more concerns, and this is the Super Bowl. This is big lights, and you just can't make a living out of winning games, letting your dude get sacked. Now, I think the Bengals cover. I'm not saying the Bengals are coming in here and getting blown out. Don't mince my words. But listen, the Rams will find a way to win this game. And I've seen one reason why I don't got the Rams to cover, man, is I didn't like all that Shanahan's in McVay's head talk last week. I absolutely hated it, and it was disgusting. But I got to be honest, McVay was chasing that game a little bit. You could tell the wheels were running in his head like a hamster, just a little bit too quick. And if you press things, you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to put your teams in the bad positions. Like, look at some of those challenges boy genius McVay was doing. So that is a little bit of the problem. When I'm looking at this, who's got the better offensive line? The Rams. And you get Whitworth another week off. Whitworth is still a top 10 left draft tackle in this league. That's going to make a difference. And this Bengals pass rush is no joke, okay? They aren't a joke, but I think the Rams have more run-pass balance. Cam Akers coming back has just been phenomenal for this team, and I know the fumbles against Tampa Bay, but Cam Akers adds a little bit of something special, and I think Cam Akers and Sony Michel gives the Rams an edge in running the football over the Bengals. Now the Bengals, we'll see what Joe Mixon can do. Joe Mixon is extremely talented, but I actually think the Rams, I don't know what the Rams' strategy will be exactly on defense. They're mixing things up. They're playing a lot of zone. They're playing a lot of man. But I think Jalen Ramsey, one-on-one on Jamar Chase is the matchup to watch. Can Jalen Ramsey take away Jamar Chase? I don't think he takes away Jamar Chase, but I think he contains him, and I think he gives a little bit of a brush, a little bit of cushion to the rest of the Rams defense. And like I said, this Rams defensive line is going to come in waves, like Miller, Aaron Donald, and Leonard Floyd. I just think it's too much, and I think it's the best defensive line in the NFL. And the Rams rolled the dice, man, getting Odell Beckham. I'll eat crow on that. I thought the Odell Beckham stuff was more media, more fluff than it was football and winning football, but I've been proven wrong. And Von Miller, you've seen his play just escalate and escalate week in and week out, and I think that's the difference. I think that's the type of X factor that will take it home for the Rams. Now, Bengals, I want to see how their other targets step up. Because with the Bengals, you never know when a game can turn into a West Coast shootout. You never know when they're going to just slang it 55 times, but I don't think they can do that. That's not the recipe to win this game. They need to have the recipe they had against the Chiefs. They need to be patient. They need to get the ball to Mixon. But I think eventually they quit. If the Rams get up like 17-7, we're going to see it just revert to Burrow and shotgun, Burrow making magic happen, but eventually the sacks will accumulate. They will add up. So I got the Rams money line, make it a money pick, Bengals to cover the 4. And all the fundamentals say Rams should cover this. But throw out the fucking fundamentals. Rip up the fundamentals when you talk about the Bengals in the playoffs. They won a playoff game on the road when they gave up 8 fucking sacks against the Titans. Rip up the fundamentals, fucking throw them down, and that's what you get. That's why you have to be smug, cozy, insecure with the Rams minus 200, Rams minus 190. Maybe it'll move down. Maybe we see some money coming in on the Bengals. Maybe. Hit the like button, share the videos. Live call-in show Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern. I love you guys.